The people that believe in God, or for that matter of fact, the people that don't believe in God, all have ulterior motives. The Christian, or the one that believes in God, generally is there before God because they had nothing left but a broken heart and a ruined life. I'm not saying that there are people who do not come to God just because it is the right thing to do. I am saying that that would be very few and far between. In the world, there are various reasons, but the most prominent is that if we accepted that there was a divine being, if we accepted that there was somebody out there that had say-so over what goes on both here on earth and out in the cosmos, then that would take the reins of our life out of our hands and put them in somebody else's. And we do not like that idea. Man, whether he realizes it or not, or unchurched, unsaved man, whether he realizes it or not, is conscious of the thought or not, is prone to believe that he is kind of a god and that he has control over everything. He has control over his life. He has control over his decisions. He has control pretty much from the cradle to the grave. And if you admit that there's a divine being, then that all goes away, and you have to admit that there is something greater than you on the earth. Scientists have come close to admitting or confessing that there is a God, but they too, if they admitted that there was a divine being with a divine purpose who was knowledgeable and knew about or had the wisdom to contain all of the secrets that they, the scientists, are trying to find, then it would be useless for them to receive grants. It would be useless, veritably, their job would be useless, because science is really trying to find out the unknown. And if there was somebody out there that created everything, was here from the beginning and will be here till the end, and even further on, then there would be no secrets. Somebody would know them. And so their jobs would be obsolete. This is the reason why a lot of men, and I'm talking about unsaved men, deny there's a God. In the night, in the still of the night, when they're all alone, and there are no crowds, there are no coffee shops, there are no movies, there are no poker games and drinking sessions to take them away from themselves. They are alone with the knowledge that they are not alone. And people, you know what I'm talking about. You know that there is at least a wonder, if not a hunger, for the missing component that would make you complete. That would cause you not to be looking for the temporal things that tickle the senses, that pleasure the passions. You would be a complete person as God intended you to be. But because you have to run from the fact that there is no fellowship between, as it were, the manufactured and the manufacturer, that you're out there alone in a universe you do not know, in a cosmos that is strange to you, and you tend to look for all of the answers yourself to fill that empty place. God help us that we might recognize what that empty place is and how to fill it completely and finally, so that we would be satisfied no end. God bless you. Keep in the scriptures. Believe on Him because He believes in you. Maranatha.